Indeed, good evening, and X marks the sport on Sunday Express. I'm Regina Manyara. This is KBC Channel 1. We are yet to bring you up to speed with stories that have been making headlines. So first things first, let's have a look at the highlights.
Ile slum siko hapa Nairobi. Ndani ya miaka 15 tutakuwa tumemalizana na slums. Kila mtu atakuwa anaishi katika nyumba iko na maji, iko na stima.
Towards a slum-free Nairobi, President William Ruto promises decent homes in 15 years. ODM Secretary General Edwin Sifuna and allies reject a pre-election deal without an NDC endorsement. Tension in Huruma estate over a killing of a lady by a stray police bullet during a swoop on thugs. And gearing up for World Radio Day, Kenya Broadcasting Corporation lines up week-long interactions with its esteemed audiences.
This is Sunday Express on the 8th of February 2026. I'm Regina Manyara, and my colleague on sign language is none other than Byron Abuli. Now, President William Ruto says there'll be no slum in Kenya in the next 15 years, and all Kenyans will be living in decent houses. Speaking in Pipeline Estate, Nairobi, the head of state said his government is rolling out transformative development programs in Nairobi County to tackle key challenges, including poor waste management, informal settlements, water shortage, poor roads, and unreliable electricity.
Chapter number 1, verse 1 through 8.
President William Ruto joined faithfuls at Africa Inland Church Pipeline in Nairobi for the Sunday service before interacting with Kenyans in Embakasi.
Arambe! Arambe!
While spelling out his development agenda for Nairobi City County, he cited the building of one priority road in each of the 85 electoral wards, prioritizing Maragua 4 Dam project to boost water supply in the city and stabilizing electricity supply.
Tunajenga manyumba 1169 ya watu wa Nairobi City. Na mimi nataka niwaeleze wa Nairobi, ile slum siko hapa Nairobi. Ndani ya miaka 15 tutakuwa tumemalizana na slums. Kila mtu atakuwa anaishi katika nyumba iko na maji, iko na stima, iko na choo, iko na maji, iko na kila kitu.
The president revealed a comprehensive garbage management service will be installed beginning April 1st to ensure timely collection across the city. A waste treatment plant will also be built at the Dandora dump site next year to manage waste, produce fertilizer and generate electricity.
National government imeungana na county government. Tuondoe siasa ya chuki. Tuondoe siasa ya ubaguzi. Tuondoe siasa ya ukabila. Nairobi hii ni cosmopolitan city, mahali wa Kenya kutoka jamii zote wanaishi, na hiyo siasa ya kuunganisha Kenya inaanza hapa Nairobi.
Tumesema si ni kazi tunataka kuona we rais, na kazi tumeona na tumesema ni tutam. Asante sana rais.
Watu wa Nairobi tunakutambua kwa vile umetushikilia na umeshikilia vijana wetu. Vijana wale ambao hawana mboka tuwashughulikie. Umetuwekea vijana kwa climate works, kuna vijana wako kwa mijengo. Mdosi anaweza hawezi.
The president reiterated his government commitment to eradicate slums in 15 years. So far, the government has invested 220 billion shillings in Nairobi to build 169,000 affordable housing units, 16 modern markets, and hostels to accommodate 14,000 students. Gishu Kiwashira, Sunday Express.
To politics now. ODM Secretary General Edwin Sifuna and allies have declared that they will not be party to any pre-election deal that bypasses the ODM's and National Delegates Conference. Now, addressing a series of rallies in Western Kenya on Sunday, Sifuna said ODM and UDA must fully implement the 10-point agenda as endorsed by the NADCO report. Wycliffe Okech with the details.
From Linda Ground to Linda Mwananchi, the voices in the Orange Democratic Movement continue to sound steady in their distinctiveness. The party's Secretary General Edwin Sifuna says they will stand their ground and resist the push by party leader Oburu Oginga to close ranks with UDA ahead of next year's polls.
Na tunapouliza maswali wanasema ati sisi ni waasi. Lazima tuulize maswali, si ndio? Chama cha Baba Raila Amolo Odinga, hakuna mtu atauza chama cha ODM.
The faction comprising Sifuna, ODM Deputy Party Leader Godfrey Osotsi, Siaya Governor James Orengo, Embakasi East Member of Parliament Babu Owino and his Saboti counterpart Caleb Amisi, among other firebrand leaders, maintained that the decision of ODM to strike a pre-election pact with any other political party must only come from the party membership through a National Delegates Conference.
Wanatuambia kwamba tuende kwa ndoa na UDA. Nyinyi mnataka kwenda ndoa na UDA? Chochote ambayo chama cha ODM itafanya itatoka hapa kwa wananchi.
The group on Saturday kickstarted an initiative dubbed Linda Mwananchi, making stopovers in Ugunja and Sega in Siaya County before holding a public rally in Busia town, where they reiterated their call for the full implementation of the 10-point agenda, including compensation of victims of police brutality during the past protests.
Mimi nataka niape mbele ya Mwenyezi Mungu na mbele yenu kama wadosi wangu, mahali nimeshikilia sibanduki, kwa sababu baba hakulea watu waoga. 2027 we will have a revolution. We will have a revolution. A revolution of ideas. A revolution of courage. A revolution of youthful people.
This is in contrast with the directive by the National Party Chair Gladys Wanga requiring all party activities to be sanctioned through party structures with the blessings of the party leader Oburu Oginga. Meanwhile, university and college student leaders from Mombasa and Kilifi counties have declared their firm support for the Orange Democratic Movement leadership and the broad-based government arrangement between President William Ruto and ODM.
I've watched with great concerns attempts within and outside the ODM party to undermine the party organs and structures and leadership. These attempts are out of ill will, bad faith, and meant to ensure that the ODM party crumbles. We equally know this is being sponsored by the enemies of our late leader Raila Amolo Odinga. We are watching you.
If you are very keen, bila wivu, bila siasa mingi, if you look at Kenya today, you will realize the truth is the President Dr. William Samoei Ruto is working. Check the infrastructure of Kenya today, the improvements that William Samoei Ruto has made.
The ODM Party Secretary General Edwin Sifuna and his allies maintain that they are the true defenders of the people and that they will not let the ODM Party close ranks with the UDA Party, as that will be betrayal of the party ideals. Reporting for Channel 1 from Busia County, I am Wycliffe. Okay.
Still on politics, the United Opposition leaders want the government to repatriate Kenyans who are stranded in Russia for their own safety. Led by former Deputy President, that is Rigathi Gachagua, and Jubilee Deputy Party Leader Fred Matiang'i, the leader expressed concern over the rising number of youth who have lost their lives in the ongoing Russia-Ukraine war.
Nyandarua County on Sunday hosted opposition figures for a church service at the Good Shepherd Catholic Njabini Parish. The leaders, including former Deputy President and the Democracy for Citizens Party leader Rigathi Gachagua and Jubilee Deputy Party leader Fred Matiang'i, weighed in on the issue of youths seeking jobs abroad who found themselves on the front line of the Russia-Ukraine war.
na watoto wetu ulipeleka Russia 200,000 warejee nyumbani. Wacha wakuje hapa tukule tabu na hawa. Wamepelekwa na hawajakuwa trained kama askari. Wamepelekwa kwa vita.
Wazazi wanashinda wakilia kila wakati, mtoto wajulikani yako hapo. The next thing we hear, mwili imepatikana. For how long do you want these parents to continue suffering?
On another front, Jubilee Deputy Party Leader Fred Matiang'i faulted the government over lapses in the education sector and the enrollment of grade 10 students.
Ukiwa rafiki wa hiyo ofisi, unaenda pale unapewa barua, unaenda kualika walimu. Sasa kama Wanjiku Muya, yeye hawezi kuenda kualika walimu, hawezi kuandika walimu. SDA anaonekana kama ni adui ama mkunji.
Watoto wengi hawajajiunga na shule za upili kwa sababu hawana uniform. Na wakienda pale wanaambiwa warudi nyumbani wanunue nini?
Meanwhile, Nyandarua County lawmaker Faith Gitao has warned the opposition leaders against undermining President William Ruto ahead of the 2027 general election.
Kuna wengine hapo tunajua tunawaitanga watermelon. Unajua sio wa cold, sio wa hot, wako tu hapo ati kama kinyonga. Kwa hivyo hapo sisi tunasema hatuna competitor wa presidency.
And Public Service Cabinet Secretary Geoffrey Ruku has faulted a section of Mount Kenya leaders for failing to attend the installation of Dr. Maromba as the 8th presiding bishop of the Methodist Church in Kenya.
Tuseme maneno wasiwasi, mchana peupe. Haiwezekani kuwa tuko na kongamano kama hili na wenzetu waonekani hapa. Tutawaambia mchana, nyinyi mumetuonea mara mingi, mumezoea kutukulia kwa mfuko kama njugu karanga.
Ruku saying the absence of some leaders, particularly from Mount Kenya West, was a strong indication that the region wants Mount Kenya East to chart its own political and economic direction.
It can't be. Tulikuwa na wao na Kibaki na Uhuru Kenyatta na Jomo Kenyatta, lakini wakati wa kama huu hawaonekani. Wakati tuko na Kindiki wanatuambia serikali ni mbaya. Serikali ni mbaya kitu gani?
The ceremony was held at the Kenyatta International Convention Center in Nairobi. Give us in mind, Sunday Express.
The family of the 21-year-old student who died on Saturday evening after she was allegedly hit by a stray police bullet in Huruma Estate, Nairobi County, is seeking justice as tension remains high in the area. Angry residents protesting the killing of Cheryl Athiambo on Sunday continued to engage police in running battles, causing massive destruction of property. Human rights activist Hussein Khalid is demanding the arrest of the said officer, the officer involved.
Kiamaiko in Huruma, Nairobi County, where police were forced to use tear gas canisters to disperse residents who were protesting the killing of the 21-year-old Cheryl Athiambo. 2 buses were set on fire during the chaos. Cheryl's devastated mother, Caroline Achieng, was inconsolable. Caroline says her daughter, who was a Kenya Medical Training College student, was due to sit for a final examination on Monday.
Nilikuwa nimeenda meeting Migori kwa mtoto wangu wenye wanafuatana, walikuwa na meeting shule. Sasa niambia mama, weenda tu, mimi nikishoka shule nitaenda kuuza. Tunauza nganesi wawili. Sasa nipigia saa 1:40. Akiniambia mama, niko kwa barabara, umeona hiyo pesa imeingia kwa pochi? Nikamwambia ishaingia. Kufika saa 1:50 napigiwa simu, mtoto wangu amekufa.
First of all, we want to condemn in the strongest term possible this heinous, callous, retrogressive and primitive killing of an innocent soul. We are giving ultimatum. The police officer who has shot Cheryl must be arrested.
Human rights activist Hussein Khalid, who was at the scene, demanded the arrest of the officer involved and accused the police of denying the family the chance to report the matter and obtain an OB number.
OB number ni right ya kila mtu. OB kuhudumiwa na polisi ni haki ya kila mwananchi. Lakini tunaona hadi hivi sasa, badala ya polisi kujaribu kutuliza watu, kuonesha action is being taken by arresting the officer ambaye inasemekana anajulikana hawafanyi hivyo.
Cheryl died on Saturday evening after being hit by a stray bullet fired by police who were pursuing suspected thugs in the area. Tilio Marco for Sunday Express.
Now, Interior Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen has praised ongoing security operations in parts of northern Kenya and the Kerio Valley, saying the multi-agency crackdown on banditry is already delivering results. The remarks come as communities in banditry-prone regions continue to grapple with long-term effects of cattle rustling and armed attacks.
For decades, livestock keeping has been the livelihood of pastoralist communities across northern Kenya. But that way of life has increasingly come under threat as cattle rustling and banditry turn once peaceful grazing lands into deadly battle zones. Insecurity has forced thousands to live in constant fear, with schools in affected areas occasionally left deserted. In parts of Meru County bordering Isiolo, cattle rustling remains a persistent threat.
Kila wakati wa sikukuu imeibiwa ng'ombe zaidi ya 500 na watu kuuawa
na tumesika watu wengi sana. Vijana wameuliwa wakiwa wamechunga ng'ombe. Kwa hivyo hadi saa hii tunahesabu ng'ombe kama 5,000 zile ambazo zimeenda.
Despite heavy deployment of the Rapid Deployment Unit, General Service Unit, Anti-Stock Theft Unit, National Police Reservists and armored vehicles, residents say attacks have not fully stopped.
Kila siku ng'ombe inaenda. Tuko na MP wa Meru 9 na seneta 1 na huyu mama wa kina mama huyo naye anaitwa Kailemia na hakuna wowote anaongea maneno ya ng'ombe.
Alafu hizi risasi wanatushambulia nazo, hatungevumilia ile milio ya bunduki. Sasa watu wamejaribu kuhama kukimbilia usalama na mpaka saa hizi hatujapata usalama wowote.
But speaking during a Sunday church service at AIC Kapsowar in Elgeyo Marakwet County, Interior and National Administration Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen said the current security operations in the strife-torn Isiolo, Samburu and Laikipia counties are yielding fruit.
Hao wakora yote wamejificha hapo na wanaenda kupiga Meru, kwenda Isiolo, kurudi Laikipia North. Sasa ni juzi nilikuwa hapo na nimetangaza operation na hiyo operation imeanza. Tumechukua mabunduki already Isiolo, Mukokoto Forest tutafanya kitu yenye hawatasahau kwa maisha yao.
The CS warned that individuals aiding or shielding bandits will face firm action.
We will deal with bandits firm, and there is no bandit who will be covered by any politician based on their community.
In Meru, a police training camp will be set up in Igembe North Sub-County to beef up security in the area.
Kunao wanaoendelea na mafunzo. Itakapoisha, watakuja hapa mpaka useme wametosha. Wametosha, hebu wachia hapo.
Maria reporting for Sunday Express.
On that note, Sunday Express takes a breather, but when we come back, we'll be giving you a reason to visit headquarters here at Broadcasting House as we start marking the Radio Week. We'll be back in a few.
My name's Jung Gwonjong. I'm the boss of this entire hotel. My duties include heavy lifting, spreading happiness, and driving fancy cars. And I officially moved into the sunroom. You think you can cut my share of the rent?
Say what?
That day, she walked into my life. Hi. I met the woman of my dreams.
I'll take you home. I got the Maserati.
All the women in the club will be like sisters to me.
Respect is most important in a relationship. If a man doesn't respect a woman, then he's no man.
You add all the brilliant moments, or what we call miracles. Welcome.
Tunatambulika kwa mandhari yetu ya kuvutia,
tamaduni zetu, ukarimu wetu, vyakula vyetu, uchapakazi,
na pia kwa sauti tofauti za watangazaji wetu waliobobea.
Dibengo ni hapa aka upcoming sponsor. Bila shaka hapa ni kama PDG, ma deep state pia vile cartels.
Tunaenzi talanta za pwani, tunakuza talanta za hapa kwetu nyumbani.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tuko mjengoni kama kawa na wanangu wengine wawili.
Usikose kutegea 103.1 Pwani FM, station ambayo itakupa fursa ya kupata uhondo kamili wa pwani na kuleta Wakenya pamoja.
Pwani FM, tafrija ya kipwani.
Well, this is Sunday Express. Now, the Kenya Broadcasting Corporation is this week opening its doors to its beloved radio audiences. Beginning Monday, KBC-affiliated radio stations and presenters will interact with listeners as well as mark the World Radio Day. Our reporter, Joy Naomi, spent the afternoon in the studios to find out what's cooking ahead of the much-anticipated milestone.
It is a big week at the Broadcasting House in Nairobi and Sauti House in Mombasa as preparations for the World Radio Day get underway.
Live on location, and of course, it's going to be fun and lots of fun.
KBC has lined up week-long events that will culminate in a massive celebration on Friday.
We have lined up a lot of activities to ensure that people understand the journey of radio from inception to today.
Celebrated on the 13th day of February each year, the day highlights the history and contribution of radio in the transmission of information, education, and emergency communication.
And radio reaches masses. You don't have any formula to receive radio. You could be working on your farm and you're listening to radio. You could be cooking, you're listening to radio. You could be dancing. You could be doing whatever, even in the office.
KBC's radio program manager, Mary Daraja, says with KBC being the first national radio service in the country, it is important to extend and invite our audiences to the corporation.
We call people to action. We mobilize Kenyans to action to ensure that they participate in the development of this country.
The theme for this year's World Radio Day is Radio and Artificial Intelligence, and Daraja says that AI is meant to be an extension, not a replacement for the human voice in radio. The rich history of radio makes one day of celebration insufficient, so KBC is making it World Radio Week. Come celebrate the steady and impressive progress of radio. Reporting for Sunday Express, I am Joy Naomi.
So it will be a week-long affair, and as mentioned there by Naomi, you are all welcome to come and join presenters, our radio presenters, as well as the KBC fraternity as we mark the World Radio Day and have a special treat for you all. So find your way starting tomorrow to headquarters here. This is Harithuku within the Central Business District. Now to security matters, more than 300 police chaplains drawn from different formations have completed specialized training aimed at equipping them to mentor, counsel and support officers grappling with mental health and family-related challenges. The three-day training held in Limuru brought together chaplains as part of efforts to strengthen officer well-being, performance and service delivery. Speaking during the training, Assistant Inspector General of Police and Director of Complaints, Inspections and Quality Assurance, Haron Thiga, said police officers are increasingly exposed to traumatic situations, including road accidents, violent crime scenes, and prolonged deployment in high-risk areas. These situations take a toll on their mental and physical health.
You find that somebody can be charged mentally in view of what he has undergone. The government has tried, it has recruited a number of councillors who have been distributed even to the county levels, but you find that that councillor could be one against a very big number. So we cannot say that they are enough, but that the government has tried. I'm calling upon our officers not to remain behind with their problems, but to visit our councillors, to visit even their commanders. Let's speak out the issues that they have so that they can be assisted.
Tuna upungufu wa machaplains, wale wanaoeneza injili, wanaoongea na officers wetu kwa ajili ya amani, lakini kwa hivi majuzi kuna mambo mengi yanayoendelea kuinua officers. Tumeongezewa machaplains, so kazi yetu pia itapungua.
We're here to encourage them and help them and lift them up and help them when they leave here to be better suited for public service, and we're encouraged by what we've seen so far.
Thousands of Muslims took part in Zakat Kenya's annual Iftar Fund Walk in Nairobi County that aims to raise funds to support vulnerable families during the holy month of Ramadan. Zakat Kenya is calling on well-wishers to continue contributing towards the charitable cause as it seeks to raise 25 million shillings ahead of the food distribution exercise.
Early morning outside Adams Mosque in Nairobi, the annual Iftar Fun Walk by Zakat Kenya kicked off. Muslim faithful in their thousands braved the morning weather to participate in this annual exercise that seeks to raise funds to feed families that are in need as the country and the globe prepare for the holy month of Ramadan. From the young to the elderly, no one was left behind. The walk will see the participants cover a 9.9-kilometer stretch with a water break at University Way. Muslim Academy on Park Road was the final stop. Both repeat participants and first-timers successfully kicked 2 boxes: exercise and charity.
She's my daughter. I came with her because I also wanted her to be part of the whole initiative. You know, it's very important that we groom them while they're still young. They need to know that we have people who are dependent on us. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made us, you know, to do this for them.
So let us donate, let us give. No amount is small. So in Swahili it says, peaneni ama toeni katika yale tuliowapatia kabla mauti ijawafikia mmoja wenyu, akawa ni mwenye kufanya nini kutaka ahirishiwe mauti ili aweze kufanya nini kutoa zaka na kuwe na miongoni mwa swali hii na wale wazuri.
I managed to get 17,000 steps, which is 12 kilometers. So yes, and at the end of the day, I have helped feed 5,000 people. So yeah, I can't wait for next year, inshallah, to attend.
8 million shillings has so far been collected against a target of 25 million shillings. 5,000 vulnerable families in several parts of Nairobi will receive a meal pack worth 5,000 shillings.
There's 5,000 families. We want to provide them with food rations by next weekend. 5,000 shillings to buy, 1 bale of unga, 1 bale of ngano, and we have the 5 liters of cooking oil, 12 kilos of rice. Food pack that is enough for the whole month that will cover our family for the whole month.
Zakat Kenya is calling on like-minded organizations to complement their efforts. Muslims worldwide will mark Ramadan on February 18th or 19th, depending on the moon sighting.
With the funds already collected, the task at hand now is buying the foodstuff for the targeted families to be distributed before the holy month of Ramadan. Yusuf reporting for Sunday Express.
Thank you, Yusuf, for that. Now, Kenya has affirmed its commitment to strengthening diplomatic, cultural and economic ties with China, with a focus on boosting tourism and fostering mutual understanding. During the Chinese New Year Gala in Nairobi, the Principal Secretary in charge of Tourism, John Olutua, said such events unite countries not only in exchange of culture but also promotion of cross-border tourism.
Hundreds of Chinese residing in Kenya and a section of Kenyans gather to commemorate the Chinese New Year. According to the Chinese lunar calendar, this is the year of the horse, a symbol of energy and forward movement for prosperity and good fortune. Those in attendance had a taste of the Chinese culture through music, martial arts and cuisine.
Tunadiligi na dance, tunaenda mashule, harusi, ukiwa na graduation bado tunaenda na kufungua mashops za Wachina juu wanaamini hii kitu hii lion dance wakifanya kwa kusema kwa shop yao ina attract customers na blessing na good luck.
Only Africa have lion. This is very fit Africa, the country. This is F, because a lion is a Simba. This culture is very fit here.
My son told me about it. He's studying Chinese at school and he's very keen and curious about learning the culture of China, learning their food, their...
Chinese ambassador to Kenya, Guo Haiyan, emphasized that cultural celebrations play a vital role in reducing stereotypes and fostering genuine friendship and mutual respect between nations.
Today's Chinese New Year Gala is a vivid example of our profound communication and exchanges. We will take this year as an opportunity to carry forward our traditional friendship, mutual learning, enhance personnel exchanges, particularly among young people.
There were also calls for stronger collaboration between Kenya and China through integration of Kenyan youth into China's creative industries, fostering cultural exchange and economic opportunities.
Increasingly involve young people, artists, scholars, and community-based cultural practitioners. These are the custodians of tomorrow's heritage and the innovators who will shape the future of our cultural relations.
So when they see the partnership, our Kenyan youths dancing together with the Chinese, the acrobats, the partnership, and it gives them, that assurance that Kenya is peaceful, Kenya is safe.
The horse is the 7th animal in the 12-year Chinese zodiac cycle. Kasi Chanamasha, Sunday Express.
Kenya Broadcasting Corporation, KBC, has been named among the top 10 best parastatals in Kenya 2026 in a survey conducted by the Kenya Track Survey. This recognition celebrates state corporations that are transforming lives through effective service delivery, and KBC is proud to be among them. For decades, KBC has remained Kenya's trusted public broadcaster, delivering reliable, accurate, and trustworthy information to citizens across the country. From public communication and civic education to emergency messaging when it matters most, KBC continues to serve the nation with responsibility and integrity. We have expanded local content and indigenous language programming, promoting culture, unity, and national cohesion. We are also embracing the future through digital transformation with online TV, radio streaming, and active social media platforms, bringing KBC closer to you anytime, anywhere. To our loyal viewers and listeners, we say, KBC, informing the nation, connecting Kenya.
Sikujua mimi nilipenduka na mwana hii kasikia vup.
Nimekuita hapa kwa sababu ya upendo. Ni wakati wa Valentine.
Chaishi sasa wewe ni shagi. Krisi Brown.
I dominate.
Hata kuwa na kesi kwa kijana wewe tulikimwatia hivyo.
Hii makasiriko yote ni ya nini?
Wanafanya kazi kwa kesi ya naona nywele yanakaa unga. Na hiyo pa. Funga macho.
Ni nani amekuva?
Babe. The love of my life.
When you see me kutoka uniwache.
Kuna mtu nataka mumu.
Ameona kukamtu ovyo.
Nyagia kuacha kwa sauti.
Umetoa wapi flowers? Boyfriend wangu amenipatia.
Welcome back. Now, the Health Cabinet Secretary Aden Duale has reiterated the national government's commitment to protecting Kenyans affected by worsening drought, particularly in arid and semi-arid regions. Duale assured residents that the government will not abdicate its responsibility, noting that over 7 billion shillings has already been approved by the Cabinet to support drought mitigation efforts. This and more from the counties.
The Open Masters Games Abu Dhabi entered the...
Speaking in Garissa Township during the graduation ceremony at Hafsa Bintu Syrian School, Health Cabinet Secretary Aden Duale noted that between 14 and 15 counties are currently experiencing severe drought, adding that interventions such as food distribution, water tracking, and provision of hay for livestock have been scaled up.
National government intervention, we will upscale it, we will raise it with the government, but we also want to ask our county governments, development partners, philanthropists, private companies, all of us to join hands to make sure that no Kenyan is lost because of the current drought.
Meanwhile, 12 students from Mvita sub-county in Mombasa County are among 733 scholars nationwide admitted to the prestigious Equity Leadership Program.
Learned on how to become a leader and also the values like respect, discipline and integrity, which is their core values.
I'm aspiring to study in the United States, pursue aeronautical engineer and bring back to the community.
Elsewhere in Makueni County, residents of the Mikululo area in Makindu staged demonstrations along the Kiboko-Mikululo road protesting the suspension of road improvement works on what they describe as a vital access route.
Kutoka hapa kwenda Mikululo magari haiwezi, hata mtu akingojekea pale hawezi akapikishwa hospitali ile masaa inastahili, na ndiposa tulikuwa tumeongea na county government tukasema ikiwezekana hii barabara itengenezwe, ikuwe barabara inaweza pitia ambulance, ikuwe ni barabara tunaweza itumia.
Solidarity forever. In Kakamega County, the Kenya Union of Post-Primary Education Teachers KUPPET has raised alarm over rising cases of hooligans invading secondary schools and forcibly ejecting head teachers.
Hii tukio imetendeka kwa shule kadhaa, the latest ambayo ni shule ya Muhila Boys ambayo iko Huisero. Watu waliingia kule wakadisrupt, wakafukuza principal akachukua early retirement kwa sababu alikuwa anaona ako insecure, maisha yake iko hatari na anaelekea kuretire, amechukua early retirement.
At the same time, in Embu County, 9 out of 10 KUPPET Embu branch officials have been re-elected following branch elections held at Kamiu Primary School grounds in Manyara constituency.
I want to assure the teachers of Embu that we will be on top of things. Issues on matters to do with autonomy, issue to take care of the teachers' welfare, issues of the matter to even have substantive school reps will be addressed as from Monday when we take office.
And finally, in Laikipia County, police in Nanyuki have seized 400 liters of illicit changa and 150 packets of counterfeit cigarettes during a night operation in Majengo slums.
At the same time, tumeweza kupata suspect na ako pale kwa cell. Na nilikuwa naomba akifika kotini kama koti inaweza kumhukumu vile inavyotakikana according to the laws, kwa sababu mara nyingi tunaona kwamba watu wa pombe wakishikwa wanapelekwa pale kotini na wanapatiwa fine ile ambao ni kidogo, unakuta mtu akiachiliwa anaenda kuendelea na hiyo kazi yake ya kupika pombe.
Laikipia East Sub-County Police Commander Daniel Kitavi cautioned the public against the sale and consumption of illegal brews, warning that police will remain firm in enforcing the law. Jacqueline Masharia for Sunday Express.
Welcome back to Semana Spokes from Ganagava.
Semana Spokes is your platform to query the government, get answers, and understand what is being done in your country and across the nation. It's your time to ask, participate, and be informed. Don't miss Bonganagava every Tuesday at 8 p.m. live on KBC Channel 1.
Now, about some sporting updates there, where Thiago Oliveira and Milan Jorboski delivered a strong performance to clinch the gold in the canoeing and kayaking 1,000 meters event as the ongoing Open Masters game entered day 2 in Abu Dhabi, the United Arab Emirates. The duo showed excellent coordination and endurance to outpace a competitive field, crossing the finish line first. Frederick Moki with the details.
The Open Masters Games Abu Dhabi entered day 2 across different venues in the city. The interesting sporting event of the day was the canoeing and kayaking, which saw Oliveira and Milan clinch gold medals. They timed 4 minutes 2.16 seconds. Christian Matei teamed up with Vastislav Savage to claim the silver medal in 4 minutes 5.99 seconds. Meanwhile, Andrei Stakeoka and Asiom Katlia settled for bronze, rounding off the podium after a disciplined and consistent performance. They clocked 4 minutes 19.09 seconds. Meanwhile, Gennady Mezidikov and Yuri Talachov won gold medals in the 60-plus age category, clocking 4 minutes 34.63 seconds, followed by Elia Eliv and Alessandras Abotas in 4 minutes 39.39 seconds. The canoeing 1,000 meters competition was among several highlights on day 2 of the Open Masters Games, which has brought together veteran athletes from across the globe.
It was amazing, good competitors, and we tried to do best. It's not easy, it's hard, and that's why we try again. So it was amazing. 90 nations are represented in the inaugural edition of the Open Masters Games Abu Dhabi, which are geared towards promoting cultural unity through sports. Tomorrow, traditional Emirati games, including falconry and camel racing, will be held across different venues within the city. Reporting for Sunday Express from Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates, my name is Frederick Mwoki.
We'll be keeping tabs on what is happening in Abu Dhabi through our reporter there, Frederick Moki. Now back home, Nairobi United lost their 5th consecutive group game of the CAF Confederations Cup after losing 1-0 to Wydad Casablanca today at the Kasarani Stadium. Now, Wissam Ben Yedder scored the lone goal in the 89th minute of the game to secure all the 3 points for visitor Wydad. It is also the second straight defeat for Nairobi United against their Moroccan opponents after losing their first leg 3-0 in November last year. Going into the match, Nairobi United had lost all their 4 group matches against their next opponents, Manima Union, and also going down twice to Azam United, who are now out of the competition, will play Manima in their final group game on the 15th of this month.
The advantage there, Nassi goes down. 29-year-old from opening the scoring, but then it came Walid Nassi, one substitute, combining with Wissam Ben Yedder, another, and the former Monaco, Toulouse and Sevilla man with plenty of goals in the top level of European football to his name. Found his first in the African Champions League. It came in the 89th minute. So tough on a Nairobi United backline who had held out.
Now, the National Youth Service men's team and Muli's women's team emerged as the overall champions of the 2025-2026 Kenya Softball Seniors League. The playoff matches were played today at the JKUAT Field of Dreams Softball Court. Dana Wonder with more details.
In the men's category, NYS advanced to the final after a dominant 11-2 victory over host JKUAT in the semi-finals. Multimedia University also made it to the final after defeating Dedan Kimathi University 11-2 in the second semi-final.
Tumebati vibaya, tujabati kama like venye tunabatingi. Leo imekuwa chini kidogo na pia fielding hapo kwa ground balls tutafanyia kazi.
In the final, NYS proved too strong, securing a 13-9 win to claim the overall title.
The secret is continuous play. Yeah, like, baseball, they have this community league, which has been started by VBUDIT. Softball as a continuous league. So the more they play, the better they become.
JKUAT settled for the third place, overcoming Denar Kimathi University 16-11 in the third place playoff match. In the women's category, Mollies defeated Infamos 11-3 to secure the championship.
The main problem of softball and baseball in Kenya is the facilities, and we've gotten a good partner who is assisting us to construct facilities. So they have done 2 very good diamonds here at Jomo Kenyatta, and the next they are going to Multimedia University.
NYS women's team cleans the third place after defeating Denar Kimathi University 7-1 in their playoff match.
Rusinga School Swimming Club and Little Fish Swim Club emerged as the overall winners of the Nairobi County Swimming Association Level 2 Swimming Championships, which concluded today at Kiota School in Nairobi. The 2-day event saw over 300 junior swimmers compete, with 23 schools participating in the championships.
Rusinga Schools Swimming Club dominated the boys category, securing a total of 15 medals, including 7 gold, 6 silver and 2 bronze medals. Seahorses Aquatic Center and Braeburn Swimming Club followed in second and third places respectively.
I took part in 100 back, 200 IM, 100 IM, and also my 50 fly I was supposed to do but got cancelled.
On the girls' side, Little Fish Swim Club claimed the top spot with an impressive 35 medals, 22 of which were gold, 6 silver and 7 bronze medals. Sailfish Swim Club and Rusinga School Swimming Club rounded out the top 3 in second and third with 14 medals each.
I mean, my category is like very tough, but like the events I've done, I have reduced my time except from 50 fly, but like in my heat I've been getting third place, first place, yeah.
The 2-day event saw over 300 junior swimmers compete, with 23 schools participating in the championship.
The reason why we normally do level 2 is just to make sure that we progress them performance-wise, so that those who have been stuck in level 1 are able to upgrade their times to level 2 and then in future go to level 3 and to the nationals.
Meanwhile, Nairobi City Thunder will play the 2026 season, boosted by Send Up. The partnership comes at a defining moment for Nairobi City Thunder, who enter the next season as 2 times unbeaten champions of the Kenya National Basketball League and with the responsibility of representing Kenya in the Basketball Africa League for the second time.
Yes, we want to win. Obviously, nobody ever likes to lose, but I think we're also keeping things fairly scripted. So pretty basic in terms of like what we're doing offensively and defensively.
The 2 Kenyan badminton team that is have left the country for competitions. We'll have that particular story in the next few minutes. But now let's still keep up on another section when it comes to matters sports, where the Kenya's Executive Protection Unit tackled day 2 of the ongoing UAE SWAT Challenge 2026 in Dubai with precision and was one of the fastest teams in the hostage rescue mission. The UAE SWAT Challenge has attracted 109 teams from across the globe.
Day 2 of the UAE SWAT Challenge 2026 saw yet another rescue mission for the 109 teams competing in the tournament, where the SWAT teams carried out an operation of going up to the tower to take out their first target, taking out targets hidden inside the building, and carrying their 80-kilogram hostage to safety. It took the Executive Protection Unit from Kenya exactly 1 minute 20.46 seconds to carry out the mission, beating some of the best teams in the world. Their time was, however, slower than other teams, including China Police C of China and Sharjah Police A of UAE, who took less than a minute in their mission to rescue their hostage. The UAE SWAT Challenge is a tactical and weaponry challenge that brings together all SWAT teams from around the world to show their skills and proficiency in 5 categories in order to get the finest from the best. The competition encourages and fosters exchange of skills and techniques, leading to promotion of world-class standards of mitigation and tactical problems emanating from SWAT operations throughout the world. It is also a test of physical endurance, mental toughness, and the highest level of tactical skills weapon proficiency.
Now back at home, yes, 2 Kenyan badminton teams have left the country for international competitions. One to the All-Africa Senior Championship in Botswana and the second to the World Para Badminton Championships in Bahrain. The Kenyan players are using the 2 high-profile events as stepping stones towards the qualification of the 2028 Los Angeles Olympics and Paralympics.
Badminton Kenya has sent 2 Kenyan national teams to do duty for the country at the continental and global level. The first team heads to All-African Senior Championships to be held in Gaborone, Botswana from 9th to 15th of this month, while the second team will compete at the World Para Badminton Championships in Bahrain from today to 14th of February. The Kenyan players are using the 2 championships to gauge their ability, with their main objective being a ticket to the 2028 Los Angeles Olympics and Paralympic Games in United States.
We've really been working hard, and from training you find that, you know, your coach pushes you, then you discover you can actually do more, and then now that propels you even further. So I think that is really important. We've grown physically as well since that time.
Sponsorship also is an issue. As women, we have different human body changes, so sometimes they hinder us from training or playing in various games. But we normally just focus and go for the training.
The team to the All-African Senior Championships consists of 7 men and 5 ladies, including captains Sami Sikoyo and Jacinta Sengera, John Wanyoike, Naomi Wandili and Brittany Misoi, among others.
Lengo letu haswa timu ya Kenya, tumekuwa nje ya badminton kwa kadri ya miaka 7 juu ya sheria ilitushika mahali, lakini tumerudi kuanzia mwaka jana, na lengo letu haswa ni kuhakikisha timu yetu inaweza kufaulu kucheza katika mashindano ya dunia mwakani.
The Bahrain-bound squads include Captain Anthony Ojwang, Mary Nduko, Benson Duva and Elizabeth Nabuire, among others.
All that effectively puts a cap on matters news, and as far as Sunday Express is concerned, but will not end this particular broadcast without an update on what has been happening in the EPL, the latest match that you have just been watching, I'm sure. This is a game between Manchester City and Liverpool there, with Manchester City actually closing the game after quite a dramatic game as it was. Penalties and disallowed goals left, right and center there. Manchester City 2, Liverpool 1. But now the table, in as far as the EPL is concerned, Arsenal still remains at the top with 56 points. Man City coming in second with 50 points. And third is Aston Villa with 47 points. Manchester United with 44 points. That and so much more, including what is happening in other sporting events, an update and quite a candid conversation is going to be coming up tomorrow on Sports Check. So do keep my colleagues company then. Remember, we start the World Radio Week here at headquarters. This is KBC Channel 1 headquarters that is domiciled on Harry Thuku Road within the Central Business District. Our doors are open. Come and interact with our radio presenters as we mark the World Radio Day. Lots of fun and lots to learn. So set the date, keep the date. See you then. Have a great start to the week ahead. I'm Regina Manyara, and my colleague on sign language has been none other than Byron Abuli.
Good morning. Good morning, Kenya.
Wake up with Good Morning Kenya, the morning show that's got it all.
We dive deep into issues shaping our country.
Youth are a voice of a nation.
What is the next step for the young people?
Unpacking political landscape from Monday Ash Wednesday.
We discuss family matters.
It is very important to guard your relationship.
And for your health.
Someone doesn't wake up and they become an addict. It's in stages.
We've got you covered each and every Tuesday at 9 a.m.
Every Wednesday, it's all about The Viewpoint.
A day in politics is like 1,000 years.
Unpacking the biggest stories of the week, getting you insights and getting you ready for your day.
And the package is not yet done. I get to fix your Thursday with some entertainment. Entertainment Thursday, it is.
Good morning, Kenya.
We shape your day.
Good morning, Kenya. Every weekday morning on KBC Channel 1.
When the sun rises, so does the sound of praise. Every weekend, join us on a spiritual journey filled with soul-stirring music, powerful testimonies, and the true heart of worship. From Kenya's most anointed voices to the new generation of gospel ministers, Worship Experience brings you the atmosphere of heaven right into your home. Don't miss Worship Experience every Saturday and Sunday, only on KBC Channel 1. Worship Experience, uplift your spirit. Connect with God.
Halo, halo, nimekuja na tangazo. Hapo tu. Staki kusikia. Hii ni moto. This is how we do. Yeah, chill, lay back, street stunting. Yeah, we do it like that. Zaki moto. Do. This party, Zaki moto. Hello, Friday. I'm waiting for you for a long time. You just made me. Live for life.
Greetings in the name of the Most High, Jah Rastafari. My good name is Marley Moses, the positive warrior, alongside...
Yes, sir, DJ D-Rage, the baddest. Each and every Wednesday from 10 p.m. on KBC Channel 1 TV.
Tunakuletea the biggest reggae party in 254 in a yard extra. Extra niceness of reggae music.
Extra dose of entertainment.
When the thing is nice,
we have to do it twice.
In a world where news is ever-changing, staying informed is more important than ever.
Join us every week on News Check, your go-to show for the latest in current affairs, breaking news and in-depth analysis.
A warm welcome to KBC News Check.
From politics to global events, we bring you content that matter to you.
We're not just speaking about the governance and how we want to see it, but want to actually participate.
Get your facts, hear from the experts, and really understand what is happening around you.
We need to change our system first. You have to do the impossible to make sure the message is home.
Stay ahead, stay informed, stay engaged.
Will these people, everybody agree?
Just listen to me.
Let's give him a chance to clear the air.
Catch News Check every Tuesday and Wednesday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Only on KBC Channel 1.
Welcome back to Semana Spokes, Bonganagava.
Semana Spokes is your platform to query the government, get answers, and understand what is being done in your country and across the nation. It's your time to ask, participate, and be informed. Don't miss Bonganagava every Tuesday at 8 p.m. live on KBC Channel 1.
My name's Jung Gwonjong. I'm the boss of this entire hotel. My duties include heavy lifting, spreading happiness, and driving fancy cars. And I officially moved into the sunroom. You think you can cut my share of the rent?
Say what?
That day, she walked into my life. Hi. I met the woman of my dreams.
I'll take you home. I got the Maserati.
All the women in the club will be like sisters to me.
Respect is most important in a relationship. If a man doesn't respect a woman, then he's no man.
You add all the brilliant moments, or what we call miracles. Welcome.
prostate cancer remains as one of the leading cancers amongst men and is responsible for taking many lives and leaving scores of survivors.
The doctor opened it. I was looking at him. Then I saw his face change a bit. But for us laymen, the word cancer spells doom. The word cancer is death.
Being physically active, avoiding obesity, good diet, mainly red meat also linked to the onset of aggressive forms of prostate cancer. So reducing the red meat intake.
We went to India. He had the cyber knife, and that is the time. From that time, we had been close even before.
Yeah.
But I think this brought us even closer.
All treatment options are available locally. Okay. Yeah. So there is no need for the patients to travel abroad for the treatment also.
Got the fear of missing out? Want to keep up with all the latest entertainment news and latest celebrity gossip? From the latest rumors to popping events to the newest fashion trends, here is where you get all the tea or juice when it comes to entertainment, and you get it served on time. All that and so much more on Grapevine every single Monday only on KBC Channel 1. Remember, if you did not see it on Grapevine, then it most probably never happened.
Mimi nilipinduka na mwana hii kasikia.
Nimekuita hapa kwa sababu ya upendo. Ni wakati wa Valentine.
Shaishi sasa wewe ni shagi. Trishi Brown.
I dominate. Hata kuwa na kesi wasichana wetu nikimwatia hivyo.
I will skip.
Hii makasiriko yote ni ya nini? Wanafanya kazi kwa kisia naona nywele yanakaa unga. Na hiyo pa. Funga macho.
Ni nani amekuva?
Babe. The love of my life. What you say?
Unajaribu kutoka uniwache.
Kuna mtu nataka mumu. Ameona kuka mtu ovyo. Nyagia kuacha kwa sauti.
Umetoa wapi flowers? Boyfriend wangu amenipatia.